Greetings, Wildcats. Bob Hill, proud superintendent of the Springfield City School District, with a weekly update to our parents. Week 5 of distance learning is complete. At this point, the days seem to be flying by, and yet we still do not know what the future holds. What we do know is that you are doing a wonderful job with your children. On Monday, Governor DeWine announced that school buildings will be closed for the remainder of the school year and that education will continue through distance learning due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Let's first talk about grading. Our stance on grading reflects the principles of no harm to any child during the coronavirus pandemic. Given diverse family situations, the utilization of a traditional grading system during distance learning presents substantial inequities. Therefore, student grades should not be negatively impacted as a result of distance learning. I encourage you to visit our website located at www.SCSD.org for additional details. Next, let's talk about graduation. Our high school team is working diligently with the district to recognize our senior class, and I encourage you to stay tuned for several senior surprises. Earlier this week, lead principal Patrick Smith and I had a Google Meets conference call with several members of the senior class to discuss year-end events. After listening to student feedback, we are pleased to announce tentative details. The district has committed to 2 different events to honor the SHS class of 2020. The district is committed to do everything in our power and within the confines of the current direction from Governor DeWine to organize a senior celebration, to take a senior class picture, and encourage recent grads to connect with classmates. The district is planning for the event to occur on Saturday, July 25th, 2020 in the Springfield High School Stadium. Please save the date as further information will be provided to our seniors as additional health restrictions are released. Plans have been made for the following, pending that no additional restrictions are put on schools and communities as it relates to social distancing. We believe our plan is safe for the current situation and look forward to providing a modified plan. Springfield High School's graduating seniors will walk across a stage set up in the SHS main gymnasium to accept their diplomas over the course of several days prior to the original graduation date, with a few modifications. During a selected period of time in early May that will be communicated soon, each senior and up to 4 family members, parents and/or legal guardians only, will have a scheduled time to report to the SHS gymnasium. The ability to get all 450 students through this process will need to span over a few days, which explains the need for the district to assign a 15-minute window per student and their families. Each senior will have a photo taken in their cap and gown by a professional photographer. The Springfield City School District will purchase an 8x10 photo for each student as a memoir. Please note that families will remain in their cars upon arrival. A phone number will be provided for families to alert district personnel that they have arrived for their scheduled time. Families are not permitted to exit cars until notifying district personnel of their arrival. Social distancing guidelines will be followed, including temperature checks of each family member and student before entering the school, a requirement for all persons entering the school to wear a mask. One will be provided if the individual does not have one, and appropriate social distancing between families. Video will be recorded of each student taking the traditional walk across the stage to receive his or her diploma. Those individual videos will be edited together into a full graduation ceremony, which may include the following: the Pledge of Allegiance from the Marine JROTC, a performance by a few members of the SHS choir, recognition of the valedictorian and salutatorian, speeches from the valedictorian, salutatorian, and the senior class president, as well as other distinguished guests, and a senior video, as well as presentation of the class. The video will be aired on some mixture of Facebook, YouTube, and Spectrum Channel 5 on May 30th, 2020 at 10 o'clock a.m., which is the original graduation date and time. Students will be able to watch graduation for the first time in the presence of family, and it will also be available to the Springfield community and any out-of-town family members. A copy of the video will be provided to each senior. In order to honor our seniors, we ask that you email a senior picture or one of your liking if you do not have a senior photo taken yet to communications@scsdoh.org by 9:00 p.m. on Wednesday, April 29th. In addition, please indicate the student's name, college and/or university your graduate plans to attend, military branch in which they have listed, or the company that they are employed with post-graduation, or simply undecided if your senior is still making plans. With 450 students at the class of 2020, it is important that you submit photos quickly. Again, as details continue to be finalized, you and your graduating senior will continue to get additional details regarding these special events. Cooperation from families will be very important in order to accommodate state regulations. Finally, student work packets. The first 2 student work packets are to be turned in at your child's school building on one of the following dates and times. Wednesday, May 6th from 9:00 a.m. to 2:00 p.m. Thursday, May 7th from 11:00 a.m. to 4:00 p.m. or Friday, May 8th from 9:00 a.m. to 2:00 p.m. The final work packet for May 4th through May 26th will also be available for pickup at the same dates and times. In order for students to receive credit for completed packets, each packet must include updated parent contact information, student first and last name, teacher, and grade for PK8, and student first, last name, student ID number, homeroom teacher name, and grade for grades 9 through 12. In closing, our world has changed for the time being, but hope springs eternal with each new day. Please join us in focusing on the positive during these unprecedented times. We are in this together, Wildcats.